Hey, good morning. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated. I am known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert. I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and you got it. Get your dreams out of your head into your life. I want to challenge you today. Good morning, Dee. Thank you so much for joining. I want to challenge you today and this week to do one thing, just one thing that will shift your week. I know a lot of people had a heavy week last week. We've had crazy things going on in our community. We've lost 3 lives in the last 3 weeks. The latest being a 8.5-year-old, innocent, had nothing to do with what was going on, but innocent, just visiting, and not to return home. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Dee. So glad to see you, AP. So glad to be here today. But I know that it has probably been heavy where you are. I know it was probably heavy in your week, your work week, your life. I don't know. But I want you to commit to doing one thing. Good morning, Quincy. Thank you so much for joining. One thing that you do intentionally that you would not have a week like last week, right? I want you to do at least one. One is the minimum. If you want to do more, great. But one is the minimum. I don't know if it's a run for you. I don't know if it's reading a good book. I don't know if it's staring at a picture of one of your favorite people. I don't know if it's just laying up with your boo. I don't know what it is for you. But whatever that one thing is, do that one thing to shift this week. This is not going to be a heavy week. This is not going to be a sad week. This is not going to be an unproductive week. This is not going to be a non-value added week. This week, we're going to make a commitment that it's going to be productive. It's going to be value added. We're going to be impactful. And we're going to change lives around the world in a good way. We know we're getting ready to come up on, I think, in a lot of areas, they've already started early voting. I think in my city, they're starting early voting on today. We know we're coming up on a heavy election. We don't know if we're going left, right, up, down. We don't know what's going to happen, no matter who wins, right? So we got to be in control of our own happiness. We have to be in control of our own happiness. We cannot control what goes on outside of ourselves and what goes on outside of our homes. But the 2 places that you have control over is in your house and in you. Good morning, Tiffany. Thank you so much for joining. 2 places that you can control is you should be able to control your home and yourself. And when you work on those 2 things, no matter what is going on around you, no matter what is going on in the White House, they house, no matter what is going on in your neighbor's house, your brother's house, and anybody else's house, you can maintain joy, peace, and happiness. So the desire that I have for each of you on today is to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself that you're going to have a shift. You're going to have a shift in your thinking. You know the word says that as a man thinketh, so is he. So I challenge you to think about what you're thinking about. Think about what you're thinking about. It don't have to be gloomy. It don't have to be sad. It don't have to be negative. Think about what you're thinking about. So if you don't do anything else, if you don't know one thing that you can shift on, let me help you. Let Coach O help you today. Let Dr. O help you today. Shift the way you are thinking. Good morning, Bishop. Thank you so much for joining from Pakistan. Think about what you are thinking. If you are thinking negative thoughts, if you are thinking defeated thoughts, if you are thinking thoughts that you're not enough, it's not possible, you cannot do it, it's not going to work, think about what you're thinking. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. You have to realize that you have more control than you operate in. You have been given power, you have been given authority, and the word says that we can do all things through Christ that strengthens us. And if we just keep our mind on what he did, not what we got going on. See, we got to get our mind out the flesh and put our mind in the spirit. See, everything that he did was good. He rose. When he got up, we got up. He died so that we may live. So I want you to shift the way that you think, and don't think that you are defeated, foe. Okay, you may have been laid off. You may have lost your jobs. Your hours may have been cut. Your sales may be down. But think about what you're thinking. You think that people need what you got. They need the services that you're offering. They need the products that you're selling. They need the wisdom that you have. You think about what you're thinking. Somebody needs your words. Somebody just needs your presence. Somebody needs your smile. Somebody just needs, I know we're not doing a lot of hugging, but see, we can do some virtual hugging. And if it's real and authentic, you can feel the love. You don't have to be touchy-feely. You can feel the love. You can write letters. You can write, people still like snail mail. You can write them a card, or you can give them a just thinking of you. It don't have to be a romantic thing. This can be with your girlfriend that you haven't seen. This can be with some of your family members. Because see, we get it mixed up to think that COVID have a name. COVID don't have no name. I don't want to really see anybody. Can I be honest? See, we think that, that's just my family. Families can carry COVID. So we have to do things differently. Shift. Don't go somewhere and sit and feel like that the world has stopped turning, because it's still spinning. We know that time waits on no man, and it's not waiting on you, and it's not waiting on me. So let's not use COVID as an excuse. It's not no time. I told you before, and you haven't heard this since the beginning. COVID is not a time for us to be trifling. And if you look up the word trifling in Webster, it only means unimportant. COVID is not an excuse for us to make an excuse about things not being important. Good morning, Belinda. Thank you so much for joining. We still have a work to do. We still have things to accomplish. We still have lives to impact. We still have responsibilities. So it's time for us to get up out of our feelings and get out of our feelings and get into our purpose. Get into our purpose. There's something for you to do. Look, I got to get out of here. If you're new to me, this is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated. I am known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert. I help you to build unshakable confidence by letting you know who you are, reminding you who you are in Christ. Building unshakable confidence, stopping the procrastination, stop making the excuses, stop feeling like you're defeated, and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. I pray that you have a blessed day. Talk to you later.